What is up, guys? My name is Curious George, and this is another FIFA 16 career mode, and this is my MK Dons Americans Abroad career mode. If you haven't seen the first two episodes, definitely go check them out on my channel. And while you're there, why not subscribe and like the videos if you enjoy them. But in this episode, we start off with a match against Burnley, who are a recently relegated side to the Championship. They were in the Premier League, and they showed that they were recently in the Premier League. Right there, I did give the ball away. So, yeah, so there's nothing much could have done about that. But Burnley were all over me this game. Right there, Cody Cropper makes an amazing save. I love Cody Cropper. What a decent. He's a pretty good goalkeeper, to be honest. But yeah, no, Burnley were all over us this game. Right there, Bradford Jameson misses wide. I tried to sweat the ball because I was feeling the pressure from Burnley early on in this game. So I'm like, let me try to get some goals and win this. Yeah, Burnley were attacking, and they definitely held more possession, and they were playing pretty well. Right there, they do miss the target, but it was really annoying how much Burnley were on top of us. Right here, we get some nice passing, a nice header, and it goes down to Ariabi. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but we do go up 1-0. This is my left mid, who I moved over to the right mid for this game because there were some fitness issues. But some nice headers go around, and the ball goes to Zemansky, and he brings on to Ariabi. I think that's how you pronounce his name. I could be horribly wrong, as you'll see his name in a minute. Ariabi. But it's his first goal in the Championship, and we go up 1-0 against Burnley, and I immediately put it on park the bus because they were all over us this game. It was really annoying. But unlucky in the 52nd, 53rd minute, Ventura Alvarado tackles the Burnley player in the box, and they call a penalty on it, which is more frustrating because I didn't think this was much of a penalty, and it's shoulder to shoulder. I don't think it's a penalty, but whatever. And bad boy Joey Barton steps up for the penalty, and he puts it in the back of the net, so they even it up at 1-1. Goddamn Joey Barton! If you recently signed to Burnley too, he was on QPR, and they went down as well with Burnley, so he just made like a lateral move to a team in the same league. But Bradford Jameson, the fourth, goes on a nice run here, weaving through the Burnley players, and is able to just slot it past the goalkeeper. What a beautiful run and goal by Bradford Jameson. He's going to be a pretty good player for me. I'm really excited to use him more in this career mode because he is young. I don't know what his potential is. He could have a very high potential, but hopefully it is pretty high, and he does grow by a lot. I have been putting him through. I've been alternating him and my other striker, Caleb Calvert. I've been alternating them in the player training. I've been doing that recently. I still don't know if that makes a big difference, the player training. I still haven't made a real opinion about it, because I think it's a cool idea to do, but I don't know how much it actually affects or how quickly it gains your players, moves up there overall. But right there in the 87th minute, they even it up late in the game as they take a pretty nice shot and puts it right into the top corner. Not much Cody Cropper could do there as far as saving that, because he does make the effort, but it is just top Benjamins. I believe Andre Gray scored, and that's how the game will end. We do get a draw, but I'm okay with a draw because Burnley, like I said, we were lucky to get 2 goals because we took what did we do? We made do with our chances. We capitalized on our chances. That's what I'm trying to say. That was the words that tried to come out of my brain that I couldn't get out of my mouth. But yeah, Burnley were all over us that game, and there was not much we could do. They definitely dominated that game, and we were lucky to come out with a draw. They were unlucky to not get the win. But yeah, so Caleb Stanko says thank you for playing me. And then we have contract offer accepted from Alejandro Guido. So he is our new signing, and I'm excited to use him because he could be a pretty decent player. He is 63 overall rated, and there you see the player training. Just some players I want training, let them grow. But Alejandro Guido is 63 rated, so he's definitely going to get some playing time. Definitely going to be on the bench in our subs. And then we sell Harry Hickford. Dead weight, don't need him. And there's 2 players I want to bring in. Donnie Smith is the new left mid we sign. And then I also get on loan a young backup right back. But I have no idea who this guy is. I just searched in the transfer market American fullbacks, and he came up and he looked interesting. He was only 18 years old, so he's a young player. So I signed him on loan. And then we have this cup match against Bolton Wanderers. I decided to sub it to sim it for fitness reasons. I put in a bunch of non-American players, and I simmed it so I could get the fitness up on my players that I actually use. But unfortunately, we do lose it. I'm not too fussed about it, not too worried. And now my players are more fit for the next game against Preston North End, who I don't know if they're recently promoted to the championship. When I think Preston North End, I normally think like a League 2 team or something like that. So I guess they might be recently promoted, but I am not, honestly not that sure. But I don't know what it was about me playing FIFA this day, or the day I played this, recorded this gameplay, or whatever it was. I must have been off my game, because I got dominated by Burnley and I barely came out with a draw. And I was pretty much, I don't know if the highlights will show it, but Preston North End were a pretty decent team, as we had a nice shot there and their goalie makes the save. I think their goalie is Chris Kirkland, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, they bossed us, Preston North End. They were like, I felt it was difficult to play against them. I don't know, because they were getting those crosses into the box. This guy Doyle is a decent player. If I wasn't doing an All-American, if I wasn't doing this Americans Abroad, I might look into signing him. As right there, he gets that ridiculous header from a ridiculous angle. I think his name's like Ian Doyle, but he had a pretty good game against us. I don't know what it was. It was just like a fluke thing, or if he's a really good player, but he had a pretty good game against us. And they do go up 1-0 in the 34th minute. But yeah, they were pretty much attacking the whole game and pretty much made us look bad, Preston North End. So they would get some nice chances. And Alejandro Guido, I summed him in at halftime because of fitness. And he gets his first goal for the club, going on a beautiful run and putting it in the back of net. Alejandro Guido, welcome to the club. And look at all the teammates come and celebrate him, because it's a big moment scoring your first goal for the club. I could tell just from that that I'm gonna like using this player, because if you can go on a run with a player like that, you know he's a pretty decent player. So it's gonna work out good between Alejandro Guido and our team. But look at that shot from the Preston North End striker. That was actually, I think that was Ian Doyle again who scored that. Cody Cropper, well, first I got two things: a beautiful strike just to like turn and shoot like that and put it on target. And Cody Cropper didn't even make an attempt to save that ball. And look at that corner flag just going crazy. But if you look at this, Cody Cropper, I know it was like perfect shot, perfect off the post and in. Cody Cropper just watched it go into the net, which is something I hate that goalkeepers do. At least make an effort. But we do go down 2-1 as Ian Doyle scores his second goal of the game. But it was just really annoying as we try to go back with Alejandro Guido, but the goalie makes a save. That was just, I don't know, that shot just annoyed me. I actually got really upset after they scored that goal, because it was just like such a ridiculous goal, especially from like a team that like I expect to be in like in League 1 or League 2, and a player I've never heard of just to pivot like that and do that. A little ridiculous. But they kept attacking and they kept putting the pressure on. And tell me if this is a penalty. I don't think that's a penalty. Because honestly, and then Bernstein, on top of the penalty, he gets a red card. Now, I don't think this is either of those things. Like, this is what the game was just against me, I guess, or something like that. But how is that a red card or a penalty? Like, I don't see it. And then, of course, they put a beautiful penalty on top of that. I think that was Jamie Beckford, to be honest with you. But I don't think that was a penalty. I don't think that was a red card. I definitely don't think it was a red card. But if you're watching this late into the video, put in the comments below. Do you think I'm maybe a red card or a yellow? I don't know. I don't think it was a penalty. Put in the comments what you think. If you make it this long into the video and you're at this part, tell me what you think. Put it in the comments. Do you think it's a red card and a penalty, or do you think it's just a penalty, or it's none of the above? But we do get a consolation goal from Bradford Jameson in stoppage time, but that is not going to do us any good because we do lose this game 3-2. Kind of upsetting loss. I was actually kind of annoyed after playing this game. If you can hear my phone in the background, it just made a noise. But yeah, this match was this game was kind of annoying. Just this whole session of playing. So I record this whole thing and like I played both games at the same time, well, in one sitting. So it was just annoying as they almost get another chance there, but luckily the ball just goes to Cody Cropper. I was just annoyed playing this, and it was just because first game we got dominated by Burnley. In the second match, we kind of like did better. We played better, but I don't know what Preston North End is doing, but they just dominated us. They're just ridiculous. And then that penalty call. Now Bernstein has a red card and he's out. Just I don't know. It's just so annoying and like how everything is. What are we gonna do? That's gonna end the 2 matches of the episode. I'm gonna say 2 things. If you did like the video at any point, leave it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, put in the comments what I can change to make it better. And if you want to see more, subscribe to my channel. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. And see you later. Peace.
Bolton Wanderers 0, Charlton Athletic.
Yeah, I learned the game